watch out for the goats. Oh my god! Did they hit the goat? They hit the baby?
I don't think so.
It's Chris and Jim, and today we are going to take you on a beautiful road trip on the southern coastline of Albania.
So right now we're in the beach town of Himare, and Himare is about an hour and a half away from Saranda. It's a very windy drive to get up here. We rented a car for the day, and we're gonna tour around Himare and make a couple other stops on the way.
Show you what these little beach seaside towns have to offer. Now, one thing to keep in mind, we did rent a car. We were gonna take a motorbike and realized it might be a little ambitious with the altitude and the roads, and we weren't mistaken. Grateful we have a car, but it's definitely a beautiful drive.
So we just stopped in the beachside town of Borsh, and Borsh is just north of Saranda, about an hour's drive, and it's south of Himare. So we stopped here for just a quick break from driving because the roads were insane with a bunch of switchbacks. It's a long beach. So the town of Borsh is actually up in the hills, and we drove through it on the way down here, but it's so small and there's really nothing there to stop and see, so we just came down to the beach. Let's go check out the beach. So this is a very rocky, pebbly beach. The pebbles are a little bigger than some of the beaches we've seen around Saranda and Samil, but what an incredible blue water. And you can see how long this beach is. It's absolutely insane. You don't have to rent a beach chair. There's plenty of places just to pop down your towel and just go in and enjoy this incredible water. If you have time to come check out another beach while you're here in Albania, stop by Borsh and just check it out. They got some restaurants lining the beach as well, so lots to see. So this is Borsh from where we just were. That's the Borsh Beach. So take a look at that. We're on the viewpoint above Borsh right now. So outstanding view. You can see how long that beach is. It's absolutely beautiful. And now we're off to the next town. Let's go check it out.
When in Albania, the traffic is a bit of an issue, but it looks like it worked itself out now. But they jam up, everybody yells at each other, the horns start getting laid on, and nobody moves.
Park wherever and you go wherever you want.
It's just absolute chaos. Watch out for this bike he's going. Every man for himself.
Now Himare has a old town and a new town. Down by the water is kind of where the new town is. That's where all the hotels, all your bars and restaurants are. The old town is up in the hills. It does have a castle up there, I believe. I don't know if we're going to get a chance to get up there, but this is just a little bit separated. We did watch some other vlogs on the old town. It didn't seem like there was much to do up there. It looked a little sleepy.
It was supposed to be absolutely beautiful, but there's no restaurants or stores or anything up there. It's more of just a village to walk around and kind of experience the old culture. I think it's still inhabited, but I think most of the new buildings are down by the beach, and that seems to be where most of the action is.
People are coming here to lay on the beach, to chill out at a restaurant, have some bevies while they're looking on the promenade here, while they're looking at the water, and just spending time all day right around the beach, and that's why we came to check it out too. So there is another beach that's over there behind us that we went by, and that seems to be a very popular beach as well here in this area. There's not as many private umbrellas that we see so far here. I think they're mainly on the other beach back there, but this is the public part of it. Himare is situated in this bay, so it's really calm. We're close to the marina right now. A ton of restaurants. Himare is situated back in the hills up here.
Kind of a cool vibe.
It's got a really cool beach vibe. Just stroll around, there's paddle boards and boat tours and everything that you can rent. Some sea-doos. Looks like some big yachts up here as well. So just like all the other coastal towns we've been to so far here in Albania, the water is crystal clear. Just that really blue water, and you can see right down to the bottom. What do you think of this place?
Kind of a cool town. It's got a beach vibe to it, a little bit smaller than Sarandë. Lots of restaurants, but it seems a little less commercialized here. A little bit more natural. The mountains around it are absolutely stunning. Definitely glad that we came to see the Albanian Riviera. It's been beautiful.
So this looks like another one of those beaches that you have to pay for your chairs and your beds. As North Americans, we're just not used to that. Maybe the Europeans are a little more used to that, but you do get the relaxing on something comfortable rather than the rock pebbles and the rocks. All these beaches on the one side of Himare looks like you have to pay for.
We're just driving through the little town of Juno in Albania on our way to Dhermi. Beautiful cobblestone streets and historical looking buildings. Looks like it's a one-way road because there's a light saying green for one way and then red when the other one comes. So kind of cool.
And it's really high up.
Way up on the hillside. The views from here are pretty insane, but this is more like the Amalfi coastline.
Look at this view. So as we're driving into Dhermi here, it's just way up on the hill. It's a really windy road. The views of the Adriatic Sea from way up in the hills here is just unbelievable and stunning. The roads are so narrow, but coming into Dhermi here and seeing all of the hills and hotels perched way up on the side of the hill, it's so cool looking. This place is pretty beautiful. So it took us about 45 minutes to get from Himare, and I think what we're going to do is end up spending the night here just because there's a castle way up there. I don't know if you can see it, but a castle way on top of the hill. But this is just a cool little town that we're driving through right now. We made it to Dhermi, and Dhermi is just up the coast from Himare where we stopped at earlier. Dhermi, the drive up here was insane.
Absolutely beautiful. Windy. I think I'm a little car sick and motion sick right now, but we finally managed to get down to the beach area, and we're going to try to show you what this area looks like. But first impressions are, holy smokes, this is a swanky area, and the hillside town that we kind of drove through on a steep incline, it looks beautiful. We're just trying to figure out how to get around here so far.
So parking is insane, driving is insane around here. The roads from Himare to Dhermi, very windy and hilly. Driving through Old Town Dhermi was spectacular. It's so cool with the cobblestone streets and just the hilltop. There's a big long promenade here by Dhermi Beach, and it is just full of umbrellas. I see it's full of restaurants. There's hotels everywhere.
A very high-end, posh, upper level kind of area with all the beach clubs.
So my first impressions of Dhermi Beach, it's full of umbrellas and chairs, so you're gonna have to pay. This promenade runs quite the distance, right down the whole beach, and there's restaurants everywhere, so there's no shortage of places to eat. And it's a lot cleaner than some of the other places, right? Like,
I think cleaner than the Himare boardwalk for sure.
yeah, definitely cleaner than the Himare area.
But it also looks a lot more trendy here, like it's
More upper end.
upper end, but there's rows upon rows upon rows upon rows of beach chairs. And it's packed, so.
A lot of people, that's for sure. This might be the only spot on this whole beach that there is no beach chairs that you have to pay for. Obviously this is where the boats are taking off from.